Hi and welcome back to my kitchen. I'm wearing my the Queen has retired apron today. I haven't retired from the kitchen, but I did retire from my full-time job, which I was at for 32 years, and I decided I had enough of it. Anyways, I'm trying to get used to this retirement life. I recently retired at the beginning of July, so I feel like I'm in vacation mode. Okay, so I'm not there yet, but I hope that I will be there very soon. Anyways, life goes on, right? Life goes on. The kitchen is always open. We got to keep on cooking. Otherwise, the family is going to starve. Oh, the cats are going to starve. Even though they don't eat my home cooking. They're strictly on cat food. That's it. Anyways, today we are going to make a chicken stir fry. Easiest weeknight dinner that there is. Okay? I got some chicken thighs over here that I'm gonna cut up into little pieces. Okay? Strips, cubes, whatever. However they turn out. That looks good to me, right? Okay, so we're gonna cut that up, and sometimes I use a wok to do this, and sometimes I do everything in my electric skillet. Today I'm using the electric skillet. Sounds good to me. I don't feel like going to the basement to get the wok. Okay, I don't feel like walking to the basement to get the wok. So we're gonna cut these all up nice, and we're going to put them in the skillet and fry them up. Now, as I'm doing this, let me tell you, I ran out of soy sauce. So we are not going to be using soy sauce today. What I'm going to be using is, well, normally what I do is I put soy sauce, a little bit of garlic powder. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to put, and I put oyster sauce. So gluten-free oyster sauce, flavored sauce. I'm still going to use that. So I'm going to use that. And maybe what I'll do is I have a jar, either General Tao. I got to see what I got. Okay, let me check to see what I got. Let me cut this all up and then we'll do that. Perfect. I do have General Tao, okay? VH sauce. That's what I'm going to use. Great for stir fry. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, my oil is ready. I'm going to throw my my chicken. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with my video today. Anyways, we're going to add a little bit of salt. Since I'm not putting soy sauce, I'm going to put a little bit of garlic powder, okay? And we're going to cook up this chicken. Once the chicken is cooked, then we're going to remove the chicken and we're going to put in our veggies. Another easy part. I'm using all frozen veggies tonight, okay? Frozen veggies. I'm going to show you what I'm going to use. So simple. Once this chicken is cooked, I'm going to add my sauces. And add a little bit of the oyster sauce and a little bit of the General Tao. Okay, so I put the sauces, okay? It smells delicious in here right now. Look at this. Just to die for. So we got that going. Now we're gonna take this out. So let me shut this off for a minute. Let's take all the chicken out and put it in here for now. Now I'm gonna throw in my veggies. And like I said, I use the frozen veggies, okay? Because I don't have any veggies on hand that I want to throw in here. So I use stir fry special blend. So I put them right in there in my skillet. Make sure this is back on high, okay? And then what I do, what I love about this is that everything is in there. Carrots, broccoli, green beans. What are those other things called? I don't remember. Let me see. Okay, broccoli, sugar snap peas, green beans, carrots, yellow carrots, mushrooms, red bell peppers, water chestnuts and onion. Everything imaginable that you would throw in a stir fry. I love it. So put that back in the freezer. So what I do with this, I add some water. I add about a cup of water. Okay, I put it on high. I put the lid on it and I say, Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes. And I forget about it. I come back in 10 minutes and I put some of my oyster sauce, some of my General Tao, and dinner will be ready. What I like to do when I'm doing the vegetables is I like to scrape all the drippings from the chicken because it gives its nice flavor to the veggies. Okay. My veggies are nearly done, so I'm gonna add some of the oyster sauce to that. There's not much left in this, so you know what? Let me clean out the bottle with some water. Yeah, so oyster sauce and some of the General Tao. Put some of that. Now we're gonna just let this simmer for another 5-10 minutes. And then we're gonna add the chicken back, and that's it, done. And dinner will be ready, served on a bed of rice.